bold styling, a 310-mile range and 389 brake horsepower, the Nissan Ariya could be the electric car many people have been waiting for. And Nissan has some form with big-hitting market shake-ups. It started the SUV boom, which continues today with the Qashqai back in 2006, and followed that up with the similarly big-selling Juke in 2010. And by the way, save £6,000 off a Qashqai and £3,000 off a Juke by clicking on that link at the top of your screen, or simply searching for What Car Deals. So in 2021, will Nissan be leading another mass-market watershed moment, but this time for electric cars? Well, it's actually already been here before with the Nissan Leaf, launched 10 years ago. It's sold 500,000 of them since then, and even though it's been overtaken by rivals in recent years in terms of quality, it will be remembered as a true EV pioneer. And a decade of electric car production experience means the Ariya stands a good chance of jolting the electric SUV class into life. It's a big SUV, bigger than a Qashqai, and in fact roughly the same size as the upcoming VW ID.4, which will be one of this car's main rivals. The Ariya is based on the 2019 concept car of the same name, and hasn't really changed that drastically for the production version. There's slim LED lights, lots of strong lines on the bodywork, a Nissan badge which is backlit with 20 LEDs, and a sloping rear roofline with a one-piece light bar along the rear. Inside, it's quite a minimalist interior, with very few buttons on the centre console or dashboard. You instead have touch-sensitive areas for the climate controls along the dash, which vibrate slightly when you press them. But again, what's wrong with actual buttons? There's a head-up display and two 12.3-inch screens, which provide a digital driver display and infotainment. And it's possible to customise what's shown on both. The car can also receive updates over the air, so new infotainment features can be fitted without the need to visit a dealer, something lots more manufacturers seem to be doing now, following on from Tesla's lead. There's also a "Hey Nissan" voice recognition system similar to Amazon's Alexa, another feature which seems to be becoming more and more common in new cars. But let's talk range and power. There's 5 versions for the UK. There's a choice of 63 kWh or 87 kWh batteries, with either rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. The smaller battery with two-wheel drive can take you 223 miles between charges and gets 215 brake horsepower. But for the longest range, you'll want the two-wheel drive version of the 87 kWh battery. That will take you up to 310 miles and also brings a power boost up to 239 brake horsepower. At the top of the range sits the Ariya Performance. That gets 389 brake horsepower and a range of 248 miles. It can also cover 0 to 62 miles per hour in a very spicy 5.1 seconds, which is faster than a Porsche Macan. How does that range compare to its rivals? Well, lots of them aren't on sale yet, but we do have most of their figures available. So it's pretty similar to the Skoda Enyaq, VW ID.4 and even the Tesla Model Y. Although the Ford Mustang Mach-E is supposed to be able to cover 370 miles between charges, and therefore rules the roost for range. But the Ariya will still be able to go further than both the Audi e-tron and Jaguar I-Pace, both of which cost a lot more. Which brings us on to the money. It hasn't actually been confirmed yet, but prices are likely to start around £40,000 in the UK, not including any reductions for the government plug-in grant. It's difficult to describe that as cheap, but it does keep the Ariya competitive against its Ford and Skoda rivals. So, like what you see? Let us know in the comments below, make sure you're subscribed and go to whatcar.com to get a great deal on your next new car.